Hey there, Cancer. I'm Madeline Marie, and I'll be doing your August tarot love reading. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and pull a card from the Lover's Oracle, just to get sort of a main idea of what you got going on here, an overall theme. So this one's sticking up. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So that might be a question that you're asking yourself at this time, Cancer. If you could do anything, what would it be? For some of you, and others of you, you might want to consider asking yourself that question. What is it that I now want? And follow those impulses. Don't always follow the plan. So I think that it's pretty detailed in itself. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the layout with this deck. What do we have going on for Cancers? Sun and Moon for Cancer, since they are natural ruler is the Moon. Venus, North Node, Midheaven, Ascendant. What do we have going on for those that resonate as Cancers at this time? All readings are timeless, so if you're watching this sometime past, beyond, in the future, August 2020, then it may still resonate for you. Ace of Swords in reverse. So you're thinking about something, you're considering something here, and you may have even been expecting something that hasn't come yet. Yes, it's sort of like someone is keeping quiet here. Page of Swords. It could be you. Of course, you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it's like you're keeping this to yourself, some sort of proposal or idea you have, or something that you want to propose to someone, just as far as like taking something to the next level, etc. You're keeping that to yourself. Also, they could be keeping it from you, or you feel that they're keeping it from you. Let's see. Wow, 2 of Cups at the root of the reading. So this is pretty sincere and genuine, whoever it is. And in the deep past, we have the 4 of Cups. So it looks like there could have been some sort of rejection, or somebody could have been turned down here before with the 4 of Cups, or been sort of not all the way open, you know, emotionally, and now they're really coming into this 2 of Cups union. Let's see the outcome. The Star. So again, some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, but with the Star in reverse, we'll see. We'll have to clarify that. See what's coming up. The Queen of Wands. So also some of you could be dealing with, you know, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Even if you're dealing with a male, he could be represented by the Queen of Wands as someone very strategic and passionate and pretty successful, but maybe a little bit, you know, colorful character here. See how he's got this golden robe. He just really stands out as regal, and or she does, I'm sorry, but yeah, I mean, she's got the power of the sun, the sunflowers. So either whoever is holding out here with this Ace of Swords proposal, or, you know, higher level of commitment, they may actually be waiting for the other person to start strategizing, or to, I'm hearing, be the one to sort of come towards them. So it's like you have this here and you're holding it, and it's resonating, or they are, and it's going to force this person into sort of a strategic position. You know, think of chess, like the queen protects the king. So it's almost like someone could be holding back, trying to get a reaction, trying to get this person to come forward, or waiting possibly too, if this person is moody or changeable, that until they're in this right state of being, maybe they kind of ebb and flow between different natures, and they're waiting for them to be in this sort of a mood. You know, it could be a very jovial mood. You know, Sagittarius ruled by Jupiter, fire. Yeah, it could be just really passionate, optimistic, upbeat sort of mood, kind of making your own moves, or you're waiting for them to, and then to come towards you. So let's go ahead and from the same deck, pull a clarifier for the Star in reverse. What is going on in the coming month or two outcome for Cancer? Those fell out. So another thing I want to say is this is the coming days and weeks position. So this is Leo season right now, and it ends on August 21st. So for the next week or so, you could, and this is in the coming days and weeks position, you could definitely, if you're single, bump into a Queen of Wands type of person. Even if you're a female looking for a male, it could just be a male that is very strategic, making moves, passionate, but not immature, but not quite mature kind of vibe, or even yeah. So if that is the case, this represents Leo time frame. So there could be someone coming towards you, or if you are waiting for your person to be in the right frame of mind, they will be before, you know, August 21st. So this is coming up very quickly. But the Star is also wish fulfillment. So it's almost like for some reason, like you holding back is keeping you from what you want, is what I'm feeling like. And this is again whether you're single or taken. But let's clarify the Star in reverse. Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is the big new beginning in love coming out of this Two of Cups, where maybe it wasn't working quite right before, or you weren't open and receptive, and now someone's coming in. There's big new potential here also with the Ace of Swords. It's just in reverse because somebody's keeping quiet. It's actually very clear here. So the wish is to have the Ace of Cups, you know, with this Two of Cups person, to have a big new relationship. There's a lot of emotions and love here with all these cups. Cups also represents water and Cancer. So that is you. You have a lot of love to give, Cancer. All right, give me one more clarifier on the Ace of Cups here. Yeah, it's almost like, but you're not going to be the one to make the moves. You want this person to sort of, it's sort of like you're trying to lure them in. You're like putting out the signs and the signals and dropping the hints, and you want this person to come towards you, or because you're not going to be the one to make the movement here. You're thinking, you're strategizing with the swords. So I'm going to go ahead and see now about how your person is feeling about you present time, and what they're going to do about it, and how it's all going to play out. It's my favorite part of the reading, actually. I'm going to use the Casanova deck. I like it. It's beautiful. It is a little bit graphic, so this is marked as 18 and over. How is Cancer's person feeling about them at this time? How is Cancer's person of interest feeling about them at this time? Person of interest or significant other. The King of Wands. So remember, we were dealing with the Queen of Wands in the last spread. So they do feel like you're their divine counterpart. That Two of Cups at the root of the reading. They feel like you're well, I want to say they feel like they're the moth to your flame. The flame, you know, fire is wands. And so they're sort of feeling maybe a little bit above strategizing too, because the King, you know, is the highest placement, and the Queen does that kind of stuff. So it's almost like they're going to come out as the Queen of Wands, but right now they're just kind of sitting there steady on their throne as the King of Wands. Just feeling very confident and passionate, and not really feeling like they have to do too much, you know. They have others to do things for them. Kind of like a Leo, which would be King of Wands, you know. All the planets revolve around the sun. This is the ruler of Leo. So what is Cancer's person going to do about how they're feeling? What is Cancer's person going to do about how you're feeling about Cancer at this time? This burning that. And it came over here. The Six of Swords. So basically they just want to, you know, keep all communication lines open, very smooth. They want everything to be very clear, a lot of clarity and a thinking, and they sort of just want to relax and have smooth sailing with you. See, these two are in the boat here. In the traditional deck, the swords are actually keeping the boat from sinking by plugging the holes, but here, you know, they're in a little bit calmer waters, and that's where the Six of Swords is moving to, calmer waters. So they just really want smooth sailing with you, Cancer. And what is the outcome of this going to be? This outcome is just going to be, Cancer. What is the outcome going to be for Cancer in regards what is the outcome of how Cancer's person is feeling and going to behave? Four of Pentacles. So here you want to be a little bit careful about give and take. You know, the Six of Pentacles represents reciprocity, equal give and take, balance. And here, you know, you can see in the traditional deck, the man's just sort of holding the Four of Pentacles to himself, feeling very much like he has to keep everything to himself, his resources especially, but anything tangible, or he could be sort of protective. And so in this deck, you can see that she's sort of there eyeing his money, right? So he's kind of like, he seems nonchalant about it here, but it kind of, I would say, would grate on him a little bit. Like, he doesn't, even though she's naked and she's beautiful, he doesn't really want her, you know, all up in his money. So this isn't just money though. So it's like your person might put their guard up, like Pentacles. They could be just not willing to share and be open with you. They're going to try to look at it in a very material way. They could even be slightly superficial, I want to say, or they might just pretend to be superficial to kind of protect themselves emotionally. And the other interesting thing here is we're dealing with Wands, Swords, and Earth. So if those of you who are more advanced at astrology, you may be dealing with, you know, an Aries rising, Gemini sun, Taurus moon, or something like that, you know. But I'm not seeing any cups in this spread with this person. It's like they're a little bit practical and pragmatic, which kind of brings me back to that Queen of Wands energy that we saw earlier. So how is Cancer feeling about their person at the present time? How is Cancer feeling about their person at the present time? The Hierophant. So you, again, could be dealing with a Taurus or somebody with that heavily in their chart, but you are feeling very committed for most of you. Even if you're single, it's almost like you're committed to the idea of love or what you want next. You really know what you want. Or it's you're in a relationship and you're very committed. Some of you that are watching could even be married with the Hierophant here, or dealing with a Taurus. So you might feel like this is the High Priest. You might feel like they do kind of think of themselves as, you know, high and mighty, like the King of Wands. The King of Wands is very different energy than the Earth energy of the Hierophant, but and for a small percentage of you, you could be dealing with some sort of lawyer or even a priest. If you're going to, I don't know, maybe you're confiding in one, but how this person feels is a lot more fiery than how you're feeling. You're feeling more grounded and stable. But they are very stable as well. So what is Cancer going to do about how they're feeling about their significant other or person of interest? What is Cancer going to do about how they're feeling about their significant other or person of interest? And this is the Nine of Cups. So in the traditional deck, this is the reunion card. No, I'm sorry. The Nine of Cups is the card with the genie in the traditional deck. So this is one of the more graphic cards in this deck. You see, the Nine of Cups is the genie. It's wish fulfillment, sort of like the star. But, you know, the genie, it's a little bit of a selfish character. And if you see this guy here, you know, he's getting all the pleasure out of this. So, you know, and the cups are separated. Like the two cups are down here representing them being together. But it's still, it's like he's keeping all of these cups to himself, which is what I was kind of telling you about, how you want to be careful that there's not a lot of cups here. It's almost like because you are cups, you are Cancer, you're a water sign, which is cups. It's almost like you could be keeping some of this love and attention and affection to yourself, or feeling like your person is, or feeling like, you know, they don't need your love, or that, you know, you need to keep some reserves. But you're definitely, your actions are going to be sort of balancing out who, you know, you need reciprocity. Like the Six of Pentacles, it's not here. It's almost like, I almost feel like for a lot of you, your person is very selfish. But for the rest of you, it could be that you're sort of holding back, keeping all your cups, your love to yourself, because this person is keeping, you know, their guard up here. So with that being said, what is going to be the outcome of how Cancer's person is thinking and feeling about them at this time, and how Cancer is thinking and feeling? What is going to be the outcome of this scenario? Well, that one flew right out. The King of Pentacles. All right. Again, some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. A lot of earth energy here. So the outcome is I really feel like eventually, for a lot of you, even if you are married and this person's sort of in this state of being where he's a little bit high and mighty, independent, King of Wands, he's holding back these boundaries or these resources or whatever it may be that's sort of earthbound, you know, tangible, or even sensuality, and affection. Possibly he's going to come full circle here. And you know, this can be a woman energy too. It just has the Queen of Wands could be. So you could be dealing with a woman that, you know, feels high and mighty here, but passionate, and she will become more grounded as well, or vice versa. And yeah, so I would really love to look deeper into the Four of Pentacles, how your person's going to behave, and if we can maybe prevent that here with the Six of Swords, keep you out of, you know, keep them from putting their guard up, or cutting you out in any way. Not cutting you out, that would be swords, but like, you know, keeping you out. And then also with the King of Pentacles here, I would love to clarify and see more about who he is and what he represents in your relationship. I do feel strong earth energy here for a lot of you. And I'm going to do all of that in the extended reading. So for those of you that would like to join me in the extended, that you can click the link below. It says for personal and extended readings, it's Psychics Gold. If you've ever watched other readings before, you might know that a lot of users use Vimeo on demand. Well, I use Psychics Gold. So just, you can go to the bio, click, and you'll see personal and extended readings. And when you get to the website, just scroll all the way past all the personal readings, and at the bottom you'll see Cancer, AuGust, Tarot, Love, Extended reading, and you can order it there and you'll get a link emailed to you. Do be aware that you'll get one sort of invoice showing you, and then you'll get the download link afterwards. Sometimes it'll show up as 2 emails under product download link, so it can be a little hard to find at times if I didn't just make it seem like too much work. But if you'd like to join us in the extended, that's how you do it. Just click on there. It's pretty easy to figure out. And yeah, for the rest of you and those of you that are going to go into the extended, I want to pull one more card just to give you some advice. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So yes, visualize what you want, and we'll talk about that much more in the extended as well, about how you can go about visualizing and creating and influencing this relationship and your future to be the best for all and also for you. All right, thank you very much, Cancer. Lots of love, blessings, and light to you.